Hello. Um, so today is Saturday, November 28th, 2020. And yeah, Saturday. So it's 10:59 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I just went to try to go do laundry. And even though my problem is solved, I still feel like my day is ruined. Because they have this weekend lady who I think she only works on Saturdays. And when I checked out here on November 7th, she was there, and she was trying to manipulate and play all kinds of psych games and trying to set me up to be late and trying to set me up to miss my transportation. And then the transportation lady got mad and threatened to leave me. And I think the transportation lady was a perp too, because she was wearing red. And then later on that evening, the transportation guy was wearing red and started wait till after 15 minutes of riding the transportation thing, the van or whatever. um, he wait till after 15 minutes of me riding on the, I guess you could say, a mini bus or whatever. So me and him got into an altercation because he waited till after 15 minutes to freaking harass me about a damn mask. And we don't have to wear a mask on a transportation, but he just was a perp. And black as tar with glasses, and he was a fake crusty perp trying to freaking look for something to fuck with me about, on purpose to set me up to get banned from riding the transportation. Because you should have told me something at the beginning, but we are not required to wear a mask on the transportation. That's, your personal freaking narcissistic rules. You know, the company does not require us to wear a mask, you know. And so, with the weekend lady, what she did today was somebody left their clothes in the dryers for, I mean, ever since I started to wash my clothes, there was dry clothes that stopped. Look at perps walking by. They don't need to walk, and look, they're loitering and standing by my window. So talking loud, trying to distract me and slowing me down on purpose to make the file bigger and take longer to upload. So anyway, um, so the weekend substitute perp. I've dealt with people with personalities like her that she try to manipulate and play psych games and try to provoke me on purpose. Trying to tell me, because there is a sign in the laundromat that says, please be courteous and promptly take out your clothes or whatever. So if come to find out, when I went to tell the lady that somebody got their clothes in the dryers for a long time and they never got their clothes out, and so she tried to tell me that I'm gonna have to wait, and I said no, I have things to do. She's like, well, we're not allowed to take the clothes out. Whoever you just, why don't you just use one washer and then, I mean, use one dryer and then wait. I said no. I have three washers full of clothes. So I'm gonna get my clothes dry and then promptly take them out. But this lady tried to tell me I have to wait, and I said no, I'm not waiting. I have things to do. You know, so bad enough. The blankets that I had to wash, that takes longer to dry, and so this lady got an attitude with me, like try to play psych games with an attitude and try to tell me I have to wait. And I told her, no, I'm not waiting. I have things to do. And she tried to insist that I should just wait for them to come get and shrug her shoulders like there's nothing that can be done. So I'm glad that the janitor lady overheard, and she was in another room, and she came out the room, and I'm glad that those were her belongings. I think she told me that the janitor lady told me that was her belongings, because I'm not inconsiderate and disrespectful like that to just up and take people's clothes out. So that's why I went and told the staff lady, and she tried to say that they're not allowed to do that. But this lady, the staff lady, excuse me, I knew from Los Angeles, a lot of Filipinos are racist. I didn't freaking know that. Filipinos and Korean, because you go to New Orleans, you will see like a person mixed with black and Filipino or black and Korean before you see somebody mixed with Vietnamese and black. The first person I ever heard was black and Vietnamese was Karuchi Tran. But I think that lady was a racist perp, and she should get fired. She shouldn't work here. Trying to manipulate and try to provoke me to get mad and play psych games and stuff. But she probably was a narcissistic witch who freaking treated me like that, because it ain't her clothes and she's not in a hurry. She ain't got things to do. But I got things to do, and people don't have a right to be considered. I mean, people have a right to not be considered me, because me being targeted, I'm seen as not either subhuman or not human at all. But y'all the ones doing works of the devil and glorify yourself as more human than people who trying as best as they can to serve Jesus. Trying to serve God. So it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to make myself calm down now. I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. Even though the problem is solved, but you know how it is. That felt like a scare. Like, damn, this could have been a moment where the police probably would have been called. I would have probably been hauled off to jail or the mental hospital, or I probably would have been forced to pack my belongings and be completely banned from here. And then those are the same motherfuckers who don't want me doing videos in hotel rooms and stuff like that. But other targeted individuals, they record the freaking hallways and stuff. So but it's like, I don't know, but like narcissistic Dyke Mary, um the night before last, I had a freaking dream. Like, I don't even want you in my fucking dreams. If I'm banned from your place and I know I'm not welcome back, why the hell would I have a dream about Mary pretending to be, fake nice and begging for me to come back in the dream? And then in the dream, that motel, that Super 6 motel, in the dream, it was that I'm banned from. In the dream, it was right next to a heart hospital or something. But I'm like, what the hell is the significance of that? But I hear about the dream manipulation. For freaking the people you mad at or your worst enemies being all fake friendly and shit in your dreams and stuff. Like, no, I don't want it. So I gotta calm down, because I'm mad, because I wanted today to be a really good day. And that demon ruined it and made me feel like I did something wrong. Like, I was wrong. But I'm glad that the janitor, but it's like the janitor lady, if you got your own place, why you don't go wash, why the hell you leave your clothes over an hour to, you leave your clothes for over an hour to, and just sitting there, but I'm glad she came and got her clothes out. Because normally I don't have 3 loads of laundry to do. But me being homeless and having a harder time because I'm not on UWF campus swimming and showering, it's harder, for me to get laundry in, so I figured since I'm staying here, I might as well get laundry done. And so, winter is coming and the cold weather is coming, everything, is coming. So, when it comes to winter, you got more, like, your laundry load is bigger in cold weather than summer and hot weather. I mean, I can just take a small bag of laundry and just wash it for the summer, but for the winter, you got a lot. A lot of clothes and bigger and thicker clothes and more money to spend. So yesterday, I mean, me being set up to miss the damn bus and a cab and all that, I was trying to get my laundry done then, and go to the laundromat that's near the Publix. But I felt like, well, I didn't want to waste my time going over there and they would try to hassle me about a mask. But over there, I could have gotten, um, I know I would have spent less money over there, but I didn't even know. I didn't want to be surprised and caught off guard with them telling me, oh, you can't get your laundry done unless you have a mask or whatever. So I'm here anyway, but I figured that if I went over there, then my laundry would have been, you know, that my laundry would have been cheaper. So, but I'm relaxed and I'm here, and just the only like big thing of laundry that I'm trying to do, here, but I still have to wash that big, the dirty sleeping bag. But the dirty sleeping bag, um, I have to go to the big laundromat for that because I know it's too big for the washers and dryers here. I mean, the blankets and the big coat that I try to wash was just about too big. It was about too big. The blankets and the big coat that I tried to wash was too big. Just about, but I still was able to put them in there. But I had two blankets in the big coat, and I had my regular clothes and uh two two hoodies, and just the rest just clothes. Like, so, it's like I know tomorrow's Sunday, so the buses won't run, and I don't know. This video turned out to be longer than I intended, but one thing fake people will say is like, oh, well, think of like from what happened yesterday. Oh, think of it as a positive, like me being upset about not getting a cab ride to where I needed to go, and you know having to walk longer and stuff, and the threat of my computer getting wet and stuff. People might be like, well, narcissistic fake new agers be like, well, just look at it in a positive way. Just think about it in a positive way. You were able to go and buy some lunch to eat, and you had spent less money on cab fare. So look at it in a positive way, whatever. But because it ain't their fucking situation, it ain't their torment, it ain't their suffering. Even though if they might be suffering through some things, but they feel like their suffering is better and more important than your suffering, so you should keep your mouth shut. It's okay for them to complain about their problems, but they have a license to do it. But when you complain about your problems, that's when they want to try to tell you shut up and stop being negative, or they'll try to tell you be grateful, or they'll try to use the Bible to try to shut you up and manipulate you when it's their own personal selfishness, and then they try to bring the Bible into their own selfishness, trying to say, well, the Bible says you shouldn't complain, and then 5 minutes later they're complaining to me about their nephew or some shit like that. Like, the fuck, like, I don't know. Mama, get off here, and I guess I'll see y'all later. Bye.